A city council decision on Monday committed $9 billion toward the second phase of an ambitious plan to improve the Cleveland Avenue Homes neighborhood. But that was preceded by a debate among council members on the Finance Committee last week about getting some of the money from economic development funds. Let's listen in.
I'm in favor of this cobbling together all the dollars, but as I said in the last meeting, I hope we're not setting a precedent to be using our economic development funds for non-economic development projects. We're out of sites here in Winston-Salem Forsyth County. We need to be developing some sites, or otherwise we're not going to have a chance to recruit new companies. And, we're in a real sweet spot here relative to the Toyota battery manufacturer, the Boom supersonic aircraft manufacturer, because the suppliers want to be within like 30 miles to 60 miles away from the plant.
We're almost between a rock and a hard place 2 weeks away. This resolution has to be in the hands of not just HUD, but the North Carolina Financing Association. We can't always assume that everybody's making $100,000 a year that's going to be working in these new mega site plants. There are still jobs, majority, that have to be done with people that are making less than or at $15 an hour. Sometimes we got to change direction a little bit so that the little folks can see that we care about them. Housing is not one of the number one things in America that can change your life.
I am really in favor of using the ARPA dollars for whatever our match needs to be, as opposed to economic development. We can build houses, but if people don't have jobs to be able to afford those houses, I think that's a remiss on our part. We've got to figure out how to have better paying jobs.
We have a pot of money in housing available, and why are we tapping then into the economic development money at this point in time?
Without good jobs, it doesn't matter how many houses you build, they will not be affordable if you don't have a good job to afford them. But I recognize this dilemma we have, that a very nice project is going to eat up a lot more than we thought. We have to approve this Monday night, and so I do endorse what is presented, with the caveat that I am concerned with the long-term use of economic development. Thank you. And this will be on the agenda for the full council Monday night.
After Monday night's vote to approve the spending, Clark still had some concerns.
Let me just give you two quick numbers. The first group was 81 units at $21 million total cost. That's $260,000 per apartment unit. Phase 2, which again I voted for, is 72 units at $22.5 million, which is $312,000 per unit. Now, I know there's other costs involved, relocation, et cetera, but I just leave with a comment. If we spend $300,000 on an apartment unit, we will never solve the housing problem. And I don't know what the answer is, and I voted for them enthusiastically.
I'm Wesley Young, reporting for the Winston-Salem Journal.